Hey everybody, welcome back to some more Super Auto Pets. Now, I was actually going to play some Wahhh Kenshi today, but I played some Super Auto Pets off camera last night, so after the recording. And this weekly is so brutal, I still haven't got a 10-win game on the weekly yet to spoil it. And I was actually starting to like mauled off camera, because I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like this weekly kind of sucks a little bit, but I still want to get the 10-win game. I've not had a weekly for a while where I've not got a 10-win. So, here I am. Why do I say it sucks? It feels like the game going between like your turn 2 shot to the turn 3 shot. Basically, a run revolves around that. If you can evolve into a camel or a hatching chick, thumbs up. You have then been given permission to go through the first door. What is the first door? The first door lets you get more than like 3 wins. Then you basically need to tear up into a penguin and or a dragonfly. Probably the penguin is the better one. If you have penguin, hatching chick, and camel, you seem to be in an unbelievably strong position. I know some people also using the leech, but I think the leech is a little bit less important. It's nice to get it, but I don't think it's absolutely essential. And it feels like no other build works. And then you just scale up your camel plus like another unit, and you just win from there. So I don't think I've ever had a weekly where it feels like every game I come out as either 3 wins or like 8 or 9 wins. It's so like cursed. So I want to book that trend and not come out with like, you know, a 0-win game. That's not the way I want to book the trend. I want to book the trend in the sense that I would like to get a 10-win game. You want to know how cursed this weekly is? I honestly considered taking horses long game and trying to make a summon build, because the only other build I've seen people do okay with is people have done a summon build with the poison dart frog, just sniping things and then having a like a slug or something in front of it so that it gets multiple procs. But it seems to still fall short when you go to the I don't know what to call it. I guess it's just a scaling build, really. But I don't know what it is. Like, there's obviously been scaling builds in the past. This one feels like if you don't get your pieces early enough, you've just had it. Will be the discombobulated heads. I don't know why I couldn't say that for a second. To be fair, I only just woke up like 30 minutes ago. Which is really... Oh, that's not a good trade for me. Which is really just a slant at my sleeping schedule right now, which is just destroyed. I always used to be an early riser when I was younger. Like, I'd wake up at comfortably 6 in the morning, 7 in the morning. That wasn't a problem. Admittedly, that was because a lot of, you know, kids' cartoon stuff was at like 6 in the morning. As I've grown older and sicker and more infirm, like, I'm struggling to wake up just AM now. Okay, I'll take another horse. We'll buy you first to get the extra attack to throw you there. Then I'll take another horse. And I honestly think we just do something like this. I say most, there's a lot of times when a moth is buffing a 1 health unit at the front. So let's not fall into that trap again. Okay, there is no moth here, but it's still a good trade for us. Great trade, best trade, and we win. Alright. So here, this is for all the marbles, I think. We're in a good place. Camel, great creature. Now, I've seen people putting eggs and stuff on the camels. I don't think that is a good play, because eventually you're going to come up against camel v camel. So I think in the mirror, you want to kill that camel as soon as possible. So meeting the camel, I think, is a really solid thing to do. Then I don't dislike the ant. Is there anything else I would want? I guess the frigate bird could kind of slap right now. As would an elephant. Okay. You do occasionally see this elephant camel build. I forgot about the elephant, to be honest with you. I think that can be good, but you need your elephant to tear up quickly. And that's just the camel for you. It was never in doubt. Now, do I want to start tearing up the fish? It's a bit late, but I'll go for it. And honestly, the horse could go at this point. In fact, I think it goes now. Literally, this second, you go. Frigate bird me, and I'm going to keep the frigate bird in the squad for a second. If we can tear up the frigate bird, it'd also be pretty good to get the camel some, you know, much needed health. What I will say is the one thing I think I was misplaying a lot when I was doing this on camera, I was pivoting too much. Oh, you're going to beat me. Nice. Yeah, I was pivoting too much. I don't think you can pivot that easily on this build. Oh, that means we have to take the hatching chick. Okay, seahorse, you have no future. You have much future. Oh, parrot. That's the second door failed. We really wanted a penguin or a dragonfly. A dragonfly for a build would probably be good. But yeah, the reason I was also saying don't pivot too quickly is that you want to get the level 2 pets and then the penguin buffing them, because you kind of don't care what your other unit is. You sort of want 2 or 3 scalers. I think that is the optimal strat. The hatching chick is so strong. So if you get 2 level 2s buffing early with a penguin, I think that puts you on a good course. Yeah, the parrot is just not for this build. And then this is where you know I feel like the weekly is kind of crazy. I've been buying a lot more cupcakes. The foods kind of suck. There's very few buffing foods. Until you get to the final tier with the melons and the mushrooms, which are pretty good. Chocolate, obviously, a great food. And lemon as well. But these early game foods kind of suck. A lot. So, cupcakes. Hell, I've been throwing them on there, trying to get the early wins. Riding the crest of the wave, as I used to call it. Okay, that's fine. You sniped the hatching chick. Am I bothered? Not at all. And even though I only got 1 buff off the camel, it was huge. Okay, tear up my fish. There's the penguin. I think now we leave the fish in. I think the frigate bird goes, penguin in, and I've sort of got 2 scalers right now. Admittedly, the hatching chick isn't scaling right now. Probably the most interesting pet, by the way, if you've not been following the Super Ultra Pet series for a while. It gives a temporary +4/+4 buff at level 1. Level 2, it gives +2/+2 permanently. And then at level 3, it gives experience instead. So, very interesting creature. Okay. So penguin's going to buff fish, elephant. And this could literally be the squad for the remainder of the game. We'll see, though. If I tear up the camel soon, then I'll take the fish out. That's a huge hit for me. Because obviously I'd prefer the buff to be going on the elephant and the camel. Oh, okay. Change of plans. I might even do this. Because now, the camel will get the buff from the dragonfly, guaranteed. And just like that, the dragonfly is no longer as important. I was worried about that. If I found 1 more camel, then dragonfly, you're buffing the hatching chick, which is fine, because the hatching chick is staying long term. But we obviously didn't need the donut then, so it's a bit of a waste. That being said, if we tear up the hatching chick, we'll be thankful for that donut on the camel. Okay, here someone got an early leech. We didn't get a leech this run, so... I will also say I've seen people using this line a lot, and I do think it's pretty good. In fact, it's going to beat me. It's a pretty good answer to this build, getting a giant lion. Because honestly, the tier 6 pets kind of suck for the most part, I feel like. The bird of paradise obviously really good. The snake pretty good. I think the Stegosaurus is also a decent pet. I don't think summon build is really there. I've never seen someone dominate with one, at least. So I feel like Fly's pretty weak. The White Tiger, I think situation can be good. The Orca situation can be good, but it needs a good summon build, and I don't think summon build's great. I don't get the Alpaca, if I'm going to be completely honest with you. I've never seen that really pop. Gorilla needs a lot of help. I don't think it comes too late in the game. And the Tapir, compared to OG Tapir, not very good anymore. I say not very good. It's okay. So I do think you can build your squad before the tier 6 pets come out, and it might even be optimal to do that. Alright, get the penguin buff in. We definitely do want an elephant tier up again if we can. And I think it's too late for the leech now. There's nothing fancy about this build. It's literally just buff the camel. The camel will carry. There are some people like running stuff like the Rhino as well, which I feel like is more of an anti-summon tech. So there probably is a route to get to a disgusting summon build, because I've definitely seen people running anti-summon tech in their builds. But I don't feel like it's the optimal strat. Now, there is a whatchamacallit in the pack, a Scorpion, and I do like chilling my front unit just in case they've like sneakily hidden a Scorpion in the 2 slot. Or if it's in the 1 slot, at least I get some damage pushed into the 2 slot, because there is melon in the pack. Popping melons, Chili is very good at that. And honestly, this build so far has been really good. I've tiered up the units that I really need to tier up, with the exception of the Hatching Chick. Honestly, the Hatching Chick might go, as much as they said it's super strong. If I don't tier it up fairly soon, and I might actually lemon the camel. If I don't tier up fairly soon, I might put the Bird of Paradise in instead. But I'll have to see. Oh wow, interesting build. So you put a lot of grapes on, so you're getting extra gold per turn. Kind of cool. This is the other thing about, you know, running snipers into my build. I've just got units that are guaranteed to take the hit. And if the Hatching Chick gets sniped, who cares? If the Dragonfly gets sniped, who cares? If the Penguin gets sniped, okay. If all 3 get sniped, that is the problem, because the Camel won't be buffing anything. But in general, it's just who cares? Sorry, I was just thinking about whether or not I want to throw the Lion in the squad instead, but I think you have to have 3 scalers for, like, optimal build. So now the Dragonfly might hit the Penguin and stuff. So be it. And rather than just throwing away 3 golds on a reroll, while, like, the going's good, I'm just going to put a Grape here. I think I'm going to have at least 3 more rounds. I have 3 health, so it's guaranteeing me 2 rounds. So the grapes will almost pay for themselves if I don't lose every round in a row. And I feel like this one is already over. We drew. It's fine. Ox, the powerhouse of the mid game. Okay. This is a little bit risky. If I do this, we're keeping the... Actually, yeah. Yeah, we'll keep the Hatching Chick. The reason I said this is a bit brutal is because snipers could really do a number on my squad right now. But who's got a sniper build at this stage of the game? Everything's got a food perk right now, so the Stegosaurus will not do me any good. I feel like Soft Ice is pretty weak. It's really health that I want. I guess the Penguin tiering up wouldn't be the worst thing. Now, it looked good right now. I mean, we've gone to 6 wins. We're probably going to lose this one because we haven't got a tier 3 Camel and or Elephant yet, or Penguin. So I'm expecting someone to come along and just ruin my day. Although this is looking pretty good right now. Okay, maybe we're okay. I'm kind of surprised, though. I'm not taking you Bird of Paradise. I'm locked into my squad. There's also an argument to be made right now to not level up the hatching chick. Because he's getting a buff off the dragonfly. And I'm so late in the game now that the +2/+2 is kind of pointless. So you know what? I don't think I level up the hatching chick. I probably shouldn't have bought the other one. I'll just throw a soft serve on there. You never know, that one attack might be important. I don't think tearing up the dragonfly matters that much. Realistically, the elephant is the biggest thing I could tear up. Okay, this is Big Lion. Kind of scary. Fortunately, it's not huge yet. I've seen some 50-50 lions out there. And if you get a 50-50 on this weekly, I feel like you're in a really good place. Honey Badger, at this stage of the game, you jest. Come on, elephants. I might even hard reroll for this. A camel is pretty good. There's probably a shout to be made as well to just melon the... like, melon the camel and stuff now. Yeah, I think that's a good shout. No, hatching chick, don't need you. And I don't think we're going to have time to get the dragonfly up. 2 elephants would really hit the spot. Oh, I forgot! Hang on a minute, the melon's going to get popped by the elephant. I'm done. I'm done. Hey, but here's why I'm running the chili. Wait, how did the elephant... oh, the elephant lives because it had mushroom on it, of course. Okay, this is an interesting take on the build. I have to take this off. Fortune cookie, thank you. I will use you. I'm so dumb. So unbelievably dumb. Is the mushroom better than the fortune cookie? I don't think so. I think I'll take 3 rerolls. Huge. This is our route to victory. We're probably going to get a 50-50 chick, I think, off the camel if we get to a tier 3 elephant. And we have multiple bites of the cherry here, right? We have 3 health still. So this is the summon build. The one I talked about. It's going to beat me. I think. We got so lucky with some of the snipes there. No! One more attack. One more soft serve. That's fine. You won't beat me now. What is the next best thing I can get? Probably putting the lemon back on the camel again would be pretty good. But now elephant, before it attacks, going to get 3 hits off of the camel. That's going to make a big hatching chick. We closed in on the 50-50. We didn't quite get there, though. Okay, you know what? I bitched and I moaned, saying that this is, you know, a hard weekly. Kind of sucked. First game on a new day. A bit, you know, groggy still. Comfortable 10 victory. Okay, let's do fun stuff now. Horse me. I honestly like Horse Magpie. Pretty nice little synergy there. And you know what? Let's throw a fish in the squad. I think the fish is a fine pet. And I'm going to throw the horse at the front to eat the moth-powered units. Eat my gold, we'll take it next round. And we will be, oh my god, the bright balls, the evil balls, the glamorous balls. We'll be bright balls. We'll be golden balls. That great British TV show. Okay, this moth thing is going to be a little bit annoying. But we're going to draw. So now I have 11. 11. Seahorse, I think, is acceptable. I don't dislike the mouses, by the way. The meese. I do have another roll here because of the magpie, or I could just take something that is on offer here. You know what? I'll take an egg. And I'll save 1 gold for the next round. I don't think this is the optimal play. I'd really like to get something, well, at least 2 units close to the level 2. But hey, 2 draws. It is what it is. Right. So where are we going now? I still think we have to just keep investing in this squad to get the levels up. Salamander, I wish they didn't nerf you so much, my boy. I really want to be buying stuff right now rather than re-rolling. I think we'll combine the horses. I obviously can't buy 2 of these pets. I just don't have space unless I sell one. I think the ant is better than the raccoon. So I'll pick up an ant. And I'll put an egg on you, just in case I run into another horse-horse matchup at the end. Moth plus magpie, very strong. We tie this one because they... Oh no, they didn't misorder. I shuffled them around. I was pretty lucky. Do I want 2 rerolls here? Or do I want to keep investing in the squad? If by keep investing in the squad as well, I'd be putting an egg on something, I think. This time I think I'll roll twice. I really need to get something to tier. There you go. And I don't think we should go for the camel. Well, I say don't go for the camel. You can't really force things, but we're going to get an early tier 4. If we got a slug or a poison dart frog, I think we go for a different build. We'll keep the 1 gold so the magpie can, you know, invest it in my future. Okay, an early giraffe. So they probably will have an advantage on me. Okay, we're going to draw again. I built the greatest drawing squad known to mankind. Okay, here we go. Fuck you. The squirrel's actually awful in this pack. It's pretty bad, just full stop. But especially this weekly, it sucks. And I think the platypus is also down there for pretty terrible pets. So that was a real sucky moment. I'm going to keep you, though, Platypus, because you could buff stuff that is going to be here. And if we're going to go for a summon build, hello. I actually might freeze the hatching chick as well. Because realistically, the Platypus can go. The fish could probably just go. The magpie could just go. The ant could go. I'd like to tier, obviously, all of these up. Ah, that hurts. Another draw. Fish, you had your chance. Goodbye. I actually might just sell everything here. Yeah. I think it's the play. with me. I think we do something like this. And we've mass pivoted 3s. You're both 3s. You're a 3 as well, so it's actually a pretty good food buff. Sure. It does mean I'm buying something from this tier, or this shop. And you know what? I will take a frilled dragon. And by frilled dragon, I meant the royal flycatcher. I won't take the frilled dragon. Okay, here's a camel build. Kind of is gonna hard roll me, I think. Oh my god, I lost my horse. I'm in trouble. Ralph Wiggum, I'm in danger. Alright, fair enough. Okay, this run is gonna be dictated by, can we get the frog slug combo pretty early? An early scorpion I definitely think is solid. And do I want to eat the osprey with the whale? Not really. I could eat the scorpion so that it gets kicked out by the horse again. I think I'll take 2 rerolls. No. So it's a pretty strong build still right now. You've pineappled your mouse, but why? And you had a poison dart frog. I have questions. Holy shit, we won one. I'm shocked. Okay, we are tearing up the horse again. I think Dragonfly is acceptable. And let's roll like this. Ox would also be pretty good with this build, I have to say. Uh-oh, it's the anti-summon build. But fortunately, I sniped it with a scorpion. That's very lucky for me. God damn it. Honey badger. Okay. So in one level 1 copy of a random friendly pet, except other tapers. So I could get this to be on the osprey. What do you become when you level all the way up? It increases the level, right? Sure, let's try it. The beluga whale could also be a really good pet for this. Eat something when you like the taper. Hell, even eat a scorpion or something. That's going to be a brutal snipe. Interesting order for your build. I think we're going to lose this still. No, we're going to tie. God damn it. Who would have thought I drew again? Okay, if we're going to put the beluga whale in, I have to sell something here, which would obviously be the taper right now. Or I could just sell the horse. It's not really doing much for me right now. And the fly's probably going to be better than it. I think that's a little bit extreme. Alright, I'm going full chaos mode. I think the scorpion was my best unit. Right, there's nothing here that I want. A beluga whale that eats a beluga whale. It's pretty funny. Unfortunately, I don't think we can get it to work right now. Or I think the odds were against us. This mad lad has a squirrel. Excuse me. Holy shit, I won a round. Okay, the beluga whale cracked. Okay. You eating a tapir? Sure. Fuck, I fucked up. No, I didn't. Never mind, I take it back. Yoink. And then, do I just sell the hatching chick? It's the only unit buffing anything. The fly is giving 4/4. You're only giving +2 attack. I think we do this. Holy beluga. Now, the other problem is that because I've not been winning games, we're going to go up against some really hard builds fairly soon. That have gone super greedy. Oh, an eagle would have been pretty good. Wait, they're running a summon build too. I've just noticed. What's going on? This is the longest round of Super Ultimates I've ever seen. We win! We're cracked. Nice easy round. I kind of do want the Poison Dart Frog, but I don't think I've got the build for it, so... Sorry. And I don't think we go into the Orc right now. Although, that being said, I could easily go in the Orc if I get rid of the Tapir. But I think the Tapir right now is doing a decent job. Is this the best job it could be doing? No. Getting a 2-1 Groundhog, pretty stinky. And this is kind of hurting me. That chili was so brutal. We have to lose this one, right? Yeah, definitely. Okay. Definitely don't want the hatching chick to level up. That'd be real bad. The wolf is obviously a really good pet, but I feel like you need... I just don't think I can pivot is really what I want to say. But I think it's better with the horse. Sure. And actually, I probably will take... Oh, it's so awkward to melon the beluga whale, though. Maybe I melon the fly, so that it survives. Oh my god, it's a summon build. Oh, you put a mushroom on your beluga whale, that's scary. That's really scary. Actually, no, it's not. It's completely fine. Okay, so who do I tier up here? It has to be you, right? And this fly is the most important thing to tier up. There is actually probably a shout to get rid of the hatching chick and put a white tiger in. And I might even do this for a round, just so the taper doesn't get destroyed by chili pepper instantly. That's why we put a melon there. The clutchest melon of all time. I don't think we're getting through the lion. We didn't. Man, we were close, though. This'll help. 8 flies now. I'll tell you what, lettuce isn't terrible right now. Definitely not what I want, but it's not terrible. Huge. I think I swap you back round now. I've kind of protected you against the chili. I think that's all I can do for this moment. If you get sniped by a fucking dolphin, so be it. I mean, it's not going to help you anyway, the buff. That line is scary, but I'd prefer to fight against melon than I would prefer to fight against the lemon. Oh, they got the fortune cookie procced. If we lose, it was because of fortune cookie, I think. Yeah, we lost that because of the fortune cookie proc. Man, that was brutal. And that's why you don't run the summon build, by the way. I went however many rounds into the game. And I got 4 wins. Anyway, we'll run one more back. I can't believe the fortune cookie was a 50-50. And I think if it went the other way, we win. I'm just having a look. Is there any other scummy build I can do? It does feel like it is just camel or summon. And the summon build is pretty sucky. I could build anti-summon. It feels a little bit stupid. But there's no real way to make a giant golden boy, I think. Did I got offered a mushroom either in the last round? Or just that last game? I don't think I did. The mushroom would have hit the spot. Alright. Horse. Seahorse. Fish. Roll. I think an ant is very good early on. Magpie, I didn't dislike you, but I didn't love you either. We're definitely flabbergasted right now, and I do stink. I've not had a shower. In fact, I need to pop to the shop and buy some shampoo, because that's the reason why I've not had a shower this morning. Haha, your moth. I traded it into a weak horse. And just like that, 33% wins from the last game in 1 round. Horse me again. Give me an ant. Roll me. Ooh, freeze me? I think this is okay. Aha, your moth is going to turn into a 4-1 ant. I say moth, your moth buffed pet does. I still lose. And I think our ant buff hit like the worst unit. But I don't remember exactly. It maybe hit the best one for all I know. Alright, fish me. Getting a leech kind of implies that we should go for the camel build. So I'll do it. And the nice thing about the leech is, it might look pretty bad right now, and it is kind of bad right now, but we can eat this ant. Feast on ant. And I think I'll give you an egg, just to give you a little bit of extra value. Lucky you got an early camel. Jealous. I'll take a draw there versus the early camel. It's normally pretty hard to overcome. Sure, an early dolphin is pretty good. I think the horse has run its course. Don't know why the dolphin, like, just goes bleh. Is that the noise dolphins make? I thought they kind of, like, you know, clicked. Okay, so the ant is going to die, so we're going to be running a 4 squad this round, just as an FYI. And it's going to hit one random pet. Please don't hit the seahorse. The seahorse has no future. That is completely fine. So we basically lost 2 on the stats there. Actually, no, we didn't. We lost 2-0, because the leech got the health. Okay, you egged your entire squad. Pretty good for right now. You're going to beat me, but you have no future anymore. You took an early payday loan, and you're going to have to pay that back off with interest later for purchasing all those fucking eggs. Anyway. I mean... just for a round? Just keep eating ants? We should definitely buy you, though. Giraffe. And with the rest of my goal, let's pineapple the dolphin. Okay, you really want to hit that dolphin? Ooh, this is not going to be a good trade for me. Actually, it wasn't that bad. We're going to draw again. Right, elephant me. Hey, here's the camel. Not quite on time, but this is still really good. Giraffe level 2 buffing both the leech and the camel. The camel will have blood for days now. The only regret I have is that I can't put a lettuce in my squad. If you were a tier 3 fish, I would have sold you just for a lettuce buff. But I'm not selling the dolphin as well. That is not worth. Anyway, we're going to make a giant leech. Just like the book, James and the Giant Leech. That's how that book went, right? James lived inside... Oh my god, this sounds like a more horror version of it. James lived inside a giant leech. With his little fruit buddies instead. You're like the... I don't know who the company are that keep doing these old fairy tale stories but in the horror setting. Like, I know they're doing Winnie the Pooh, but like the horror version. There's an idea for you. James and the Giant Leech. Nothing here is screaming, buy me, buy me. Okay, that is. Probably the frigate bird as well, to be fair. Fish, you had your chance. Let's get health on this camel. Okay, that's screaming, buy me, buy me. Goodbye, frigate bird. I will take the dragonfly, but I'm going to freeze you. Although, if I'm going to freeze you, I'm going to buy you, but where am I going to put you? I guess the reason I'm freezing you, this might be a long-term freeze, the rare long-term freeze. You're going to be better than the dragonfly, almost certainly, at some point. I really do want you to hit the dolphin, but whatever. Until I get level 2s on the camel and the leech. Oh my god, we're going to lose this one, I think. Yeah. As soon as I saw it was a level 2 camel and the level 2 elephant, it was like, we're done. Okay, that's up to level 2 now. I even think now the dragonfly could go. We could buff the giraffe and the leech. Or do I sell the dolphin? This would be pretty extreme, though. I think it's the right play, though. I've really just now invested purely... I say purely. It's leech, giraffe, camel is my investment now. I lose the sniper, but we'll beat the summon build without the sniper as long as the camel gets big enough. That's all that matters. And when the camel tiers up, then we can sell the dragonfly. And ideally put another penguin in there. Okay, you eat an ant. That's not going to work for you, though. I hate to tell you this, but you've just traded a lot of stats for not a lot of value. Actually, I might do this. As cursed as that looks. I think it's the optimal play. And I think I'll take 3 rerolls this time. Because definitely the best thing I can do is get, like, another penguin. Another camel as well. I think we're looking in order. Camel, penguin. That is the winner strat. But I think it's too late. I honestly think we're already too late. It's turn 9, I've only got 2 wins. My camel's not tiered up yet. I think the elephant build is just stronger. Interesting, you're going to summon a lot of pets here. Yeah, you're going to win. That's pretty smart. Parroting the wolf. Goodbye, dragonfly. I mean, this is about as perfect as I could have hoped for. Look at all those buffs. Oh, another person copying something. Are you the same build? Are you the same guy? God, it would have been so nice to get the kill there. Okay, they're not. So I'm pretty certain if they copied the summoning of the wolf pigs, they might have beat me again. We're slowly getting there, though. Actually, I shouldn't be buying leeches at this point. They don't really do anything for me. That looks weird, but I think it's the right play. It gives me the option of combining the penguins, but I don't think I'm going to combine the penguins anymore. I think I'm going to try and make 2 stacks of penguins. The melon's going to go on the leech, obviously. And the penguin is sort of just there to try and eat up a scorpion if anyone's running a scorpion. That is so unlucky for me. They got an orca. Oh my god, then they got a cricket. We literally lost this to RNG. Anything but an orca that came out then from the eagle, I think we would have won comfortably. Come on, it was like a 1 in 9. I guess a taper would have been pretty good for them as well, but I don't think it would have done anywhere near as much damage. Anyway, you enjoy this. We're actually at the point as well where I think we just do this. Because you're going to hit 50 health. Actually, maybe I'm not at that point yet. I tell lies. Because we still need to get you up to 50 attack. I think this is better than tiering you up. And I think you're better than the 2 stacks of penguins. Okay, we have a strat. You nearly got to 50-50. help me. It's huge that you live. Oh my god. I mean, it's not going to matter, but that's also pretty goddamn brutal. Get an alpaca. And he just starts buffing all the units that you summoned. Right. Combining time. Bye. Buff. I think we do buff these 3 units here. And I think for a round, fucking Cupcake is gonna really slap. And this is kind of like the peak of our build now. All I can do is get more stats. The leech is 50-50, so we can move the leech now away from the camel as well, so we can stop eating the camel. We're going to hit the scorpion, but it's only going to break mushroom. Oh, this is a smart build. I'm scared. Actually, this wasn't too bad. Don't get an orca. Thank you. So you need to move. I even think I throw you there now. And we're actually at the point where soft serve is pretty good because I can't really use anything else anywhere else. Brilliant. Holy shit, that was unbelievable sniping. Oh, because you copied... I see. Man, I've seen a lot of interesting parrot plays on this run. In fact, just a lot of interesting plays full stop. I mean, for a round... Might as well throw some honey there. I'm only on 1 health anyway. If there's a honey badger, maybe that bee keeps us in a, you know, a draw state. It is a badger, by the way. Okay, he's dead. Okay, I suddenly feel like we're the strongest build in the game. To get rid of the chili on the penguin or to not get rid of the chili on the penguin, I think I'm actually pretty happy with it. What I will probably say is, I think this is better. And I really should move the giraffe as well. The giraffe is buffing a 50-50. That doesn't work anymore. It should be at the back. Okay, weird build. I guess the fly adds a little bit of extra value. Uh-oh. Not uh-oh. We're good. That was interesting. Fly good anti-melon tech as well, I suppose. Right, soft serve me. The soft serve is better than the penguin, but I will freeze the penguin. And I guess I'll freeze you as well. Actually, lollipopping the camel right now wouldn't be too bad either. If that shows up again, assuming we live. This is completely fine. You've got a very strong poison frog, I'll give you that. But you haven't got much else behind it. Sure, I will lollipop you. Okay. Unless we draw this round, we're either getting a 10-win game or a 9-winner. I'm feeling okay about the start. Huge. Uh-oh. We actually drew. Holy moly. They were a pretty strong opponent for us. I don't think a mushroom helps me in any way in this squad. It is starting to come towards, like, unit quality. Them having that extra, like, snake in there, just putting it in a little bit of extra damage, really hurt me. Whereas I've got, you know, 3 scalers. I just don't quite have the utility. I'm just trying to brute force this now. Okay, that's interesting. Holy shit, how many tier 3 eagles did they get? I feel like I was your nemesis, though. Like, lemon on a unit would just brutalize their squad. I kind of want to see that round again. Was it 3 tier 3 eagles? And then, like, a tier 1? All mushroomed? What a crazy squad. Anyway, that'll do for this episode. If you enjoyed it, why not leave a like and subscribe? Everything helps me out. And I'll see you again next time. This time probably not with any bitching and moaning since we've got a 2-win episode. Goodbye.